Made Park here in downtown Houston. Stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, southpaws than he does against right-handers. On the ground, Altuve for one. On to first, and here's the start.
He works hard at his pin at the plate.
Let's go right here.
Third baseman.
Buchholz gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Brandon Perry is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. And Eric, as we take a look here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, and that last loss dropped the...
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. On to the second inning now for Brandon Perry is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Singleton is there for it.
The right fielder, number 4, George.
Brandon Perry will stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances.
Well, Matt, so much of hitting is being able to make the necessary adjustments, and he needs to make one here.
Line towards center field.
Get down. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Go
effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. And this is going to roll and get on top of Tal's Hill as this finds the wall. And he's going for it all, headed for the plate. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
And you can pretty much see this starting to set up out there right about when he hit first base. Remember, this guy can absolutely fly. So he just put his head down and he said, I ain't stopping. And he makes it all the way around to score for the inside the park home run.
Jason Castro will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. McHugh gets the sign. 1-1 on its way. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Perry is up with it. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 4-0. Brandon Perry gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. This crowd likely in the 40,000 range. They've got to like what they've seen so far.
Oh, and it's been a complete performance. They need to find a way to bottle this up and keep it going.
Forsythe backs up and takes care of it, 2 away. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, they tried to let him finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little help to get the final 2 outs. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings. You'll take that every time.
5 runs on 11.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin.
Hey, come on, big dog.
Brandon Perry gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. And they start him out away with a called strike. And Eric, as we take a look at the Rays entering play, and not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And that
Hey,
last
wait for a
loss
good
was
one and drive,
of
and
those
I'll
games
pick one
that you
out.
hate to lose it. It really could have gone either way, but for our sake, I hope we get another close game.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier moves over. And the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On to the Logan Forsythe will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. On the ground to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Leading off the inning, Brandon Perry, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
See it drive it. See it drive it. Oh, baby, see it drive it.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Popped high in the air. Singleton is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Christopher Luke digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Alvarez sets on his way with the 3-2. Grounded to third. This could be 2. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Evan Longoria will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Brandon Perry will stride forward to lead it off, and I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or 2 on the bench, but he gets
get your pitch up there. Let's go,
into
kid.
action here.
That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Archer steps into his windup, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes.
Get down,
Line
get
drive
down.
to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight.
George Springer will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Dickerson has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Evan Gattis steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Out in front as this is drilled into left field. That's a base hit.
You want to talk about getting on top of a high fastball. I mean, to call this...
Carlos Santana will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. On the ground is short. This could be 2.
All right, you're here.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Forsythe is there, and he puts this one away for the... At the plate, Brandon Perry. He
Come on,
singled
baby,
his
get your pitch
last
up there.
time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a
one
ball.
pitch right here.
It doesn't take a trained eye to tell you.
You can't find
He's
it.
starting
Be
to wear
patient,
down
huh?
a bit
They
out
can
there
cover
on the
you.
mound.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Luke is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pick up a run.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
John Singleton strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, he was really overpowering guys out there. Look at the line score. He winds up with 11 strikeouts.
Getting ready for baseball under the roof in Houston. Today, getaway day, the finale of this race, and the Houston Astros. Brandon Perry gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak.
Come on, big guy, stay hot up there.
Keep it rolling.
Smiley comes set. First pitch on the way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. EK, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
I got the count.
With the loss yesterday, that means they dropped 2 of the first 3 in this series. So if form holds, they're due to come back and win this one, and they'll end up splitting the series.
Stay hot right now. Stay hot.
Down the third baseline. Oh,
right here, easy, easy.
Go. He's up with it. The
He's
throw.
safe.
He beat it out.
Oh, man, that would have been...
Come on, big dog. Stay hot. Let's go.
We'll dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Stay hot, babe. Here we go.
And this is on the ground to short.
Right here, on the back.
The second for one.
He's safe.
On the first, but no, not in time as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball. Brandon Perry steps in now.
Third baseman.
Smiley steps into the windup. Here's the first
Right
pitch.
here. Let's go, kid.
Into the seats, 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3.
Let her rip,
And he
let
lays
her rip.
off for ball 1. No offer on
come
that
on,
one.
baby.
2 balls
See
and a
it.
strike.
You almost get the sense here that he wants to stay away from throwing the fastball. Almost like he doesn't want to get burned.
To short. Miller is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this.
Here we go. Pick it up. Let's go.
Striding into the box, Brad Miller. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Side. Oh, a diving stop. He gathers the throw. He's out.
Oh, what a play.
Brandon Perry will lead things off here for Houston as they look to
you
get
got
things
it. No one
started in
better.
this
Let's
6th
go,
inning.
kid.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Hey, like
Now a
again,
check
like
swing
again.
on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Off the
Come on,
plate,
kid, get
1
on for us.
ball,
Here we go.
1 strike. Smiley peers in, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Let it fly right here.
All even now, 2-2.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Come on, big guy. Get your
Trying
pitch
to
and let it
nibble here,
rip.
and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Hey, good takedown there. Leave it down. Here we go. Let's go now. One time.
Drives it the
Come on,
other
Bo,
way
get
to
up,
deep
get up.
right. Dickerson going back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 32 now for the season. And the Astros have pulled level now at 3-3.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view.
Brandon Perry ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of
Hey, your
games
pitch.
that
Drive
puts
it deep,
a
huh? Here you
little
go.
extra pep in your step.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to 3rd. Longoria's got it. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Brandon
No one
Perry
better. Clutch
will
up
stand
right
in
now,
yet
babe.
again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. George Springer.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
In, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order,
He's going.
Be looking to induce another ball out of him right here.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now here's a ground ball
that
up the
one,
middle
boy.
and into center field for a base hit. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory. Deserves to be our...
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Astros win this thing 5-3. So long from Houston.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 5 runs, 10 hits.
Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the feast between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. Last month, he drove in over 20 runs. he's proven he's one of the best run producers in this lineup. And if he can continue that level of production, it's going to go a long way toward helping this team win ball games.
Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. EK, what's the word on him? Brandon Perry will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
And you know, he's coming into this one licking his wounds a little bit. His average on the season,
come on, big guy, stay hot up there.
but he's really scuffled over the last month or so.
1-0 pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Gonzalez ranging back, still going back. He gets there to put it away, but the runner
right here, find the ball.
Third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out? Brandon Perry is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a fly.
Right here, let's go, kid.
That's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Liner toward right center, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the... Brandon Perry will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent
Hey, here we go. Come on now.
Could see a better result in this at-bat.
1-0.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Hey, wait for a good one and driving, huh? Pick one out.
High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Brandon Perry will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one
see it,
falls,
drive
so he'll
it.
get another
Let's
shot.
go.
Grounded to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. George
Hey, come
Springer,
on now, one time,
ready to
right
take
here,
another
need you
shot.
right here,
Went
kid.
down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Hey, clutch up right here.
Evan Gaddis stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I mean, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
Hey, it's your turn. Drive him in.
Jeffrey Doherty, he flew out in his last at-bat.
Your turn right here. Drive him in.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout. Now, you still got one more guy to get through here in the inning, but now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
Ryan Goins,
Clutch up. Drive him in
ready
for us.
another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So Jake Marisnick stands in looking to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can come through with a big base hit here.
Yeah, Matt, but conversely, if the man on the mound can get out of this jam, he'll keep this a very tight game. Big moment right here.
This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this?
Your turn and have a look.
He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Astros leave them loaded, and it's still 3-1. Set to start the ninth now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Mariners win it 4-3. Good night from Houston.
They left 11 men on base.
Getting ready for baseball under the roof in Houston. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who stands out to you, EK?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that.
Brandon Perry gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Hey, stay hot
Hernandez into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. EK, you look at the M's entering play here this afternoon. They've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
And it was a great start to the road trip. They were able to pull out a 1-run victory, so hopefully that'll give them a little momentum because they've got some very difficult games coming up in this stretch.
Count is 2-1.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Simmons is one of those umpires that can be a little inconsistent, but I think his strike zone is one that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on what part of the zone the pitch is located.
You know, this guy is really starting to get everybody's attention.
George Springer will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on,
there. Here we go,
better be careful.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the. Brandon Perry is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet.
Come on, big guy, one time.
Man
There
on
you go.
base would be huge.
A little bouncer. Hernandez gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent.
There we go, kid.
Both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Montero is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out. Brandon Perry will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats.
Third baseman, Brandon Perry.
Wait for your pitch right here. Let's get your pitch.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Hernandez comes set. Here's the 0-1. Skied in the air.
Hey, halfway. Have a look.
Van Slyke is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Brandon Perry will stand in. He flew out his
Hey,
last
let it fly,
time
let
up.
it fly.
First offering on its way. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. 3 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
Well, you know, the big key to throw on the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike,
Hey, like you
and
can
then
up
when
there,
to try
huh?
to
One
get
ball,
a guy
2
to
strikes,
chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to
have a
get
good
you to
rip
chase.
up there, huh?
Chopped in front of home plate. Gonna be a tough play.